What's going on, guys? Krahu here, and welcome to another team deathmatch. We'll be playing on firing range using the M14. And before we get to some different topics, I usually talk about gameplay, but I see as spring break has come to New York, it would be pretty fitting to talk about some school stuff and college and just life in general. But right here we're using the M14 with flak jacket, sleight of hand pro, and I think ninja. I'm sorry if I sound a little off. I'm just really tired, and I didn't get much sleep at all the past week. But again, I'm sorry we're playing on firing range again. I don't know why we're saying we. I'm playing on firing range again, but whenever we get to a lobby, I swear, let's say it's summit and versus launch, okay? And there's a random map, so if I played summit, you know, if I just ended up playing summit, I don't want to play it again. I'm either gonna vote launch or, you know, random. So I go for random, and fucking nine times out of 10 it's gonna be firing range. People just love this map. I don't see a problem with it. I think it's a great map too. M14 is a little bit unorthodox, but hell, why not? I got a beastie score with it, so I hope you guys enjoy. So college, well, spring break arrived in New York City, so I'm enjoying that, those 10 days off. And basically what I wanted to say is that the last week before spring break, I got my ass kicked in college, as far as like classes go. Currently I'm taking philosophy, and you know that a class is kind of iffy when the first day the professor is gonna say, you know, this course is very hard, it's gonna, you know, require a lot, and that's okay, you know, challenging courses are good, but damn, I mean, my professor is great, but he was so blunt about it. He was just like, basically, you know, if you're not gonna do the material, you're not gonna do well in this class. So for anybody that that's going to college, I suggest checking a website called ratemyprofessor.com. My professor from philosophy got like a 4.4 rating. He's a really great guy. But I mean, he was honest about it. He said that this course is very hard, and it kind of is challenging. On the first test from philosophy, I got, I think, like a C+, so that kind of discouraged me. I was like, what the fuck, you know? But you know, I do live in America for quite some time now, so I would have, but my English skills are not, I don't know, as developed as some other people, so words like fucking super erogatory or whatever the fuck it is that appeared on my test, I was just like, what the hell? But that was just basic like logic stuff, and that I got out of the way. And later tests became pretty easy, so I don't know, I guess the moral of the story is don't judge a class by the first day or by the first test. But yeah, that class was pretty challenging. I have a lot of tests, pretty much a good hearty exam every 2 weeks. Then I have to write a paper for that class over spring break, which is kind of annoying, because the topic is also kind of annoying. But see, college fucked me over during my break, my winter intersession, because what happened was that I had to take for my major, which is international studies, like, you know, international relations, stuff like that. I have to take history 239, which is basically a course in history. And okay, so I signed up for it, and I was all happy and shit. But what happens a week before, I guess due to the budget cuts in the United States, a week before, college decides to drop my class, and I'm like, what the hell is going on, you know? And you have to have certain amount of credits to be a full-time student. So, you know, before I got the notice that class was cancelled, I was just like, okay, you know, I have a pretty nice schedule, can't complain, you know, could be worse. But then, like a week before school, like literally a week before school started, on like January 30th or whatever, from the winter break, I got a fucking letter in the mail saying that my credits are insufficient. And I was like, what the hell do you mean they're insufficient when I have the bill right here to prove it that I have all credits and all my classes? So that one I ended up doing is going to the history department, and I was like, what the hell is this, you know? They dropped my class without notifying me earlier, and now I can't find a class. I have to register for something, right? So the lady says that she doesn't even know, like the history department doesn't even know, and I was like, how the hell do you not know when it's your class? And I was just like, oh my god. And then I ended up having to take philosophy, which I thought was going to be bad. But hey, it turned out pretty okay. If you have a chill professor, it's a really awesome class. You can talk about a lot of issues over there. So I guess, I don't know, nothing's perfect in this world, but I hope you guys enjoyed this game, and if you like topics like that, let me know. You know, give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate that very much. And I don't know, I guess everything turned out well. I already registered for classes next semester, so that's pretty awesome. I got a pretty early registration date. But that's enough of this rant. I will see you guys next time.